I'm back with another Thequartering video, and to be honest, when I save a lot of stuff about him so I can look over much later on, then majority of the time is that he's either crashing out or he's crying or saying how great things are and then kind of retracts that straight away because he tries to cope. He really does. So he tries to say that his channel, coffee, and all of the stuff happening in his life is doing really, really well. And then later on, he is complaining that his channel is not doing very well. So let's look at the first clip.
But a huge shout out to y'all. This June has been incredible. Follower and subscriber growth, incredible. Views, as good as they've ever been. Hard work pays off. Not getting mired in what a few retards think they have control over you. I wonder how all those you know what? I'm gonna be humble. I'm just gonna say this. Thank you all. There are a lot of opinions that my channel was dead and it's over. His career's over. We destroyed him. I pray for those people. I'm praying for you guys. I really am. I really am. I wish the best for you. I wish the best for you. Wise says,
I don't think he's actually put any hard work into things. I've seen people tweet out that his show is still the same, that he doesn't turn up for his live shows, or when he actually has one, he turns up late, or that he just puts out videos when there's meant to be a live stream. He reduces his coffee as well, so people will buy it and then turns around and says it's the best month ever for product, but yet he's just really peddling it. So he's not really making money from it. Most of the time when you search on YouTube for Thequartering, other people's videos pop up. So if you're winning at life right now, then wouldn't you be rolling in it rather than out here bitching? Also, it's been shown that Thequartering is just buying subs and views, so really it's a hollow victory for him. It wouldn't surprise me at some point is that he would actually buy reviews for his coffee, because sometimes you get messages through Amazon or email saying like, hey, if we pay you, would you write a really good review? It's stuff like that. Also, Grand Clementine actually put this tweet out saying, Gaslighting 101, please do not waste your breath praying for me, Jeremy. It appears you need these prayers more. And it's the same video, but then it gives you his stats right there. And yeah, yikes. Up next, we have the Kino Grove, and they tweeted this out, as you can see. So let's play the video.
Mind my own business, sell coffee. That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about my coffee company. I'm worried about adjusting to the new YouTube algorithm, which I did. You know, there was a lot of, viewership has been tough on YouTube across the board. And instead of bitching about it, I just worked harder and figured out, oh, the algorithm's different. Now the algorithm wants cringe titles with annoying thumbnails. Let me tell you what, I don't want to fucking call every video I have, this is the end, it's over. But that's what YouTube wants. I liked doing my titles where they were long and they kind of told what was in the video. I did that. Views tanked. I went to the cringe title and thumbnails. Views are as good now as they've ever been. Especially for spring in an off election year. I hate titling my videos now. I hate doing the thumbs. But that's the difference between 35,000 views a video and 70 to 100. And the second I made the switch, boom. Viewers never went anywhere. YouTube just said, well, we want annoying, vague titles. Unless you do that, we're not going to show your videos. So that's why everyone has the vague titles that don't actually mention anything specific. Yes, correct. You guys remember how I used to title my videos? I used to title them, they were long. There'd be an all caps word. It would tell you everything that was in the video. Nope. YouTube says, nah, dog, don't tell your viewers what the viewers about. We're not even going to show it to them. The second I went to those stupid, retarded titles, overnight, views doubled. Went to the stupid thumbnails, overnight, views up another 20%. The cringe titles are so annoying as fuck. I know, dude. I hate them too as a viewer. But it's like YouTube won't even show my video. If I tell you what's in the video, YouTube won't even show it to you. That's why I like Rumble. Rumble doesn't punish telling your viewers what's in the video. You got to title shit like, this is the end. Exactly. I hate that. Tim Pool figured it out too. Yeah, Tim Pool's doing the titling thing. Yeah, he's the one that made me think, okay, well, obviously there must be something to this. I hate it, but, you know, he's not as affected by the downturn as everyone else. And sure enough, that's all it was. Started titling stuff like that. Suddenly back in the algorithm, 100,000, 150,000, 180,000 views. Had nothing to do with any other bullshit people like to think it had to do with. It's just that YouTube changed the algorithm and they're like, we don't want you to tell your viewers what's in the video. That's why I like Rumble. That's why I'm exclusive to Rumble. That's why I stream exclusively to Rumble now. Neither Tim nor Jeremy hit my algo. I have to find them. Yeah, it's been that way since post-election, but this idea that like you basically have 3 words to title your video. I saw Tim use the same title in 3 different videos in 3 different days, and every one of them hit like 400K. And I was like, he's using the same title over and over again. Sure enough, that's what made me be like, what the fuck? And then I started to A/B testing it. Sure enough, it wasn't even close. Click-through rates went from like 7% to 20%. Watch time went up. I'm glad you explained why. It's because every creator I follow does it. I was wondering what was going on. Yeah, that's why. I don't want to title my videos that way. But shit, I got 6 kids to feed. I got 6 kids to feed. Dude, that's what I'm saying, Fat Burger. You said same title would drive me nuts. You think so? But he used the same title on like back-to-back-to-back videos and they all crushed. What I'm actually going to start to do is give my editors a YouTube title and a Rumble title so that the Rumble titles aren't the cringe 3-word titles and that they're actually good titles again. Tim Pool keeps having Brian Shapiro on his show. I don't know who that guy is. Is he related to Ben Shapiro? What chat is he reading you, dude? I know it's weird, but I am a streamer that reads the chat. If there's 2,000 or 10,000 people.
Within the first 12 seconds of this clip, he's already complaining. I get that you're worried about your coffee business and that you drop ship and charge a lot of money for it. But there is a clip where he says that he's had the best month, and then he was caught lowering the price of it and saying that things are selling well when they aren't. Also, why are you complaining about the new YouTube algorithm? I thought that you would have mastered this. Now, where he is talking about the views being up, then how do we know that this is actually organic? Because we know that he buys his views and subscribers, and you also steal people's shorts. So we don't actually know if he's having a good time there. Now, wasn't Jeremy complaining that around this time the views are down as people aren't watching? So is it not watching and you complain, and then when you start to get good traction, then people are always watching you? I don't get it. I get that if YouTube wants a 3-letter title, then it's going to get people to watch rather than having a long title. Isn't this what you want then? People to watch your content. You want people to watch your video, so turning around and complaining is really weird. Within this clip, I don't think I've seen him flip-flop on the fake success of his channel. Either he complains it's not doing well, but yet complains when it's doing well. It makes no sense at all, and it's really confusing at times. Maybe it's because he doesn't want to spend the money to get the fake views and stuff. It kind of feels like he's complaining for the sake of complaining. I'm pretty much sure that if you use 3 words, then YouTube still pushes out your content and they can all still watch it. I'm sure that you tell people to turn on the bell or notifications, etc. Also, if you're not titling it fairly and lying to people, then people are going to click off. Like if I put Thequartering is doing super duper well, then it's all about how bad he's actually really doing, then people are going to lose trust and generally not watch it. Also, if you're complaining about someone else getting more views, then it just shows how jealous you are. Thing is, I am guessing that the other guy has a natural fan base to some degree, so his views are going to be somewhat organic, where Jeremy's isn't. All his is going to be bought, and you can definitely tell. But you're also pumping out so much content that other people aren't going to watch most of your videos. He says they are cringe titles, then why not do your own thing? I'm sure your actual audience are going to stand by you. But yeah, it's always about the views and stuff, isn't it, Jeremy? It just baffles me so much that he complains about not getting views, but then complains when he's getting them. Like, what else do you want, Jeremy? Like, what else do you actually fucking want?
All right. Let's see. He claimed he was just trying to get a sound, but I don't care. Hey, good. Alex is funny. I wish him the best. You're not gonna get any. You're not gonna get any clips out of me. I wish him the best. And Medicare was always right about internet friends. They're in almost every case completely worthless. The only actual person that I've become friends with online that was like, and I'm talking about between content creators, not regular people. Like, regular people online are cool to be friends with. I'm talking like content creators. They're all just snakes. The only one that ever was a true OG was Melanie. Is Melanie Mac. She's been the only true in 10 years of doing this. Actually, Count Dankula too, I'll say. Count Dankula is a true OG too. Yeah. So the same could be said about real life friends sometimes. That's true. Actually, Crowder's a real OG too. Crowder is a real OG too. 100%. 100%. Hannah Claire, I'm not. She was an employee. We weren't really friends. So she's great. She's great. 100% great. 100% great. Luke is great too. Luke is great. It's just like we didn't hang, you know what I mean? Like, Luke I was a little tighter with. Luke just texted me last night to check in on me. So Luke's great too. So they're not all bad. Just most of them. Generally, you can figure out, just give us a list of people who don't suck. I don't want to do that. I'll tell you this. Dank, real OG. Crowder, real OG. Melanie Mac, real OG. Honestly, Luke's an OG too. I'm not saying there could, I might be missing some, but Anna Claire, one of the nicest people I've ever met. Period. Just an employee, harsh truth. Well, I'm just saying I've never hung out with her really. I'm just talking about like people I've hung out with. People, you know what I mean? Like, Luke's been to my house. We've hung out. I've hung out with Melanie. I've hung out with Dankula. I'm talking about people who I've hung out with, not just people I only know digitally. Is Six dying? Dude's not looking good. I don't know. He told me he's very sick. I hope it was just a lie. He doesn't look great. He told me he was very, very sick. I'll spare the specifics. Six is all messed up and he owes you money. Technically, he doesn't owe me money. Because he worked for free long enough to essentially pay that $8,000 bond. That's really his money that he didn't get. Not mine. So because I guess he didn't go to court or whatever, he didn't get his money back. That's his money, not mine. Decoy's based too, but again, he's more like I've never met him in real life kind of guy. But he seems pretty cool too.
So I don't get why you would say, hey, all content creator friends are shit and bad, and then go off and glaze all your friends who are content creators. I did think at some point he was going to say that Melanie wasn't a friend, and I was going to go, darn. But yet it just seems like he's out here to glaze her and then say all really good things about his friends. The fact that all the other ones, which I know he wanted to say, like Yellow Flash and co, were your friends at the time, aren't now due to his actions for taking down Kino Casino, because obviously Jeremy's big boy feelings got hurt, as well as like they looked into what he has been doing. But yet those friends left because they saw what the real Jeremy was like. And I'm sure at some point others would leave you, then you would turn on them as well. I am looking forward to the day that, you know, we get a stream from Jeremy about Melanie Mack. But how many times have you turned on people for something stupid? The whole clip is just him glazing and that's it. Don't trust online creators, but my friends are pretty cool, so I don't want to say anything bad just in case they get annoyed at me.
How's your Friday? I'm tired, boss. I'm tired, boss. It's been a long week. I still have to mow the walking path after this, shoot 65 shorts, finish cleaning up the basement. I'm tired, boss. I'm tired, boss. I'm tired, boss. Been a long week, huh? Been a long week. It's a good week, though. Better to be tired from being busy than to be energetic because you have nothing going on.
I get that people get tired from doing stuff. We all do generally. We all get like that. But Jeremy, you hardly do anything. You aren't going to mow for shit. You aren't going to make your place look nice and tidy. Also, when you say you're going to shoot 65 shorts, what he means is he's going to upload 65 different pieces of content that are stolen. Those shorts are going to take you, what, maybe like 10 minutes to record simple lines and then send them to your editor. So that's not going to drain you at all. Like when you say this.
But what are the oranges for? Well, I bet it tasted good. Let me know what you think.
Like it's going to be simple stuff and it won't take you that long to do. I don't know why you keep saying that you're tired, boss, in that accent. Is that a subtle underlying racist tone that you're putting on there?
Whoa! How come every major government assassin is also a pedophile? What a weird thing. What a weird thing. What a weird thing. What a weird thing.
This is the most weird clip of him. Like, I've seen so many weird clips of Jeremy, but this one really kind of takes the biscuit. Rather than just stop talking and go, hey, go send a text really quick, then he keeps saying stuff like he doesn't want dead air, which obviously is fine, but saying the same thing over and over again is just really weird. Like, it feels like he doesn't know how to follow up on something like that and hopes that no one's going to pay attention, yet focus on him saying the same thing. But Jeremy doesn't really know how to make good content these days. It's just, hey, throw shit at the wall and see what sticks.
Definitely, too. I heard the ordering Jersey Mike's tomorrow. Jersey Mike's doesn't give you enough flipping meat. Jersey Mike's is so expensive, but they're so stingy with the meat. It's such a big sub. You have to order like triple meat.
We all like a good sandwich. Jeremy definitely likes a good sandwich. But then he doesn't remember that meat and all of that jazz might be expensive to bring in, or the costs are going up. So giving you a ton of meat might not be as freely given. Also, if you're trying to cut down on stuff, then go with less meat. You want to make sure that you bring down your intake. If you're ordering triple meat, then that's something you should be taking into consideration with your diet. It's so weird that he doesn't actually think about his health at times, even though he's probably said that he needs to do better.
How are you doing today? Again, I apologize. I was moving furniture yesterday, about 30 pieces of it, 40 pieces of furniture in the hot, humid Wisconsin sun. And it was that last piece. I sold my claw machine that I've had for a lot of years, and I felt something go, and it's not. I'm gonna have to go probably to the doctor later today. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it's just some rest and Advil and stuff like that. Should do all right. But I also scratched the hell out of my floor. Don't tell my wife. Funny enough, I feel fine standing or laying down. It's just sitting is really bad. So today's going to be hard to do. Today is going to be hard to do any kind of stream.
The only thing I'll feel sorry for the sack of shit is him hurting his back. Back pain is horrible. It's absolutely horrible. It's worth resting. But the fact is, did he just say that he had to sell his claw machine, or he sold his claw machine? I thought that he was rich, that everything was going to be okay with him, and that he wouldn't need the money. Now I get it, we all want to declutter and get things out the house. This is something that we all do, but with him selling it, I thought he would be loaded. Also, if you're scratching up the floor, then that's damage to the item. He should make sure to move it carefully, but I'm in the same boat here with Hotap. Why would Jeremy want to sell his stuff so quickly? You've had the best sales day in coffee, so I thought you'd be doing fine. He knows that if he tells his audience, then they will call him out on this for boasting about his coffee business, about his YouTube channel and all of this. But it just surprises me that he think he could get away with stuff like this rather than just come clean and say that he just needs the extra cash. What I find interesting is that with all the stuff that is still going on and people are calling him out on his bullshit, right now all of this didn't blow over within a week, as he said. This has been going on for roughly 2 months, so this is huge, to be honest. So yeah, he's finding out all about it. He fucked around, and we'll see about this whole using 3 words thing in the title to see if it works. But yeah, I am gonna leave it here. I still think that he's a sack of shit and he needs to be talked about. But what are your thoughts on this? Let me know down below in the comments and let's discuss. And while you're down there, why not hit the like button and subscribe, as I'm trying to reach 1,000 subs by the end of the year. And with that, I'll leave it here.